A Houston native, Johnny L. Bailey led Jack Yates High School to a historic 1985 state championship before becoming one of the most decorated players in NCAA Division II history at Texas A&I. He remains the only three-time Harlan Hillard Trophy winner, and if you don't know, that's a smaller version of the Heisman. Was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame in 2000. Bailey went on to play in the NFL for the Chicago Bears, Phoenix Cardinals, and Los Angeles St. Louis Rams, earning a Pro Bowl selection in 1982 as a return specialist. That is a hard job. Known for his explosive play and relentless drive, he also gave back generously to his community, mentoring youth, supporting local sports programs, and inspiring countless lives through his outreach. Now, on the stage, Quentin Smith to accept his honor.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's been 4 years since I was back here when, as a member of the '85 team, we were part of the inaugural class. So, Johnny, we lost him about 15 years ago now, this month on the 20th. To cancer, and as of this date that I know of, he is the only Yates football player to have his jersey number retired. So you won't see anyone wearing number 20, and even if you did, he didn't wear it. They won't wear it like he wore it. He was a 3-year starter back in the '80s at Yates. That didn't happen very often. We had 5 that year. They ended up being on a state championship team. We were 30-3 at Yates with him. When he finished, he was the HISD's all-time leading rusher. And the year that we won state, Johnny missed 5 games. Wow. And we never missed a beat without him. But with him made it a lot easier, of course, but we were still very successful. He was obviously one of the leaders of what has been known as one of the greatest teams in the history of high school team in the history of the state of Texas. And as a classmate, former Yates teammate, and former Chicago Bear teammate, I graciously accept this honor in his name. Thank you so much.
Football journey in the backyard of her home. Isn't that where it always starts? And Jack Yates High School shared all district, all region, all state, and all Greater Houston honors, and was a key player on the 1983 state championship team. She was named Player of the Year her senior year, earned a 4-year scholarship to Texas A&M University, Rich Latham. At A&M, Donna's dynamic play earned her the nickname Pearl. Is that Pearl? Pearl? Okay. And she was recognized as a preseason All-American, named to the Southwest Conference All-Decade team. Later played semi-pro basketball with the Houston Flights and was inducted into the Texas Amateur Athletic Federation Hall of Fame in 2004 and the Jack Yates Basketball Hall of Honor in 2024. Today, Don is a proud mother of a U.S. Air Force airman and serves as a senior police officer with the Houston Police Department. Her lifelong dedication to excellence in athletics and public service makes her a worthy candidate for the Sports Hall of Fame. And talk about coming from an athletic family. Oh boy. Here she is, Donna Roper, folks.
So I had to go to AI to help me with this speech. I'm not a speaker, I'm not a talker. So first, I want to thank my family, childhood neighbors. You were my very first team, my foundation, and my greatest supporters. This moment belongs to you just as much as it does to me. Speaking of family, yes, I'm the baby of 8. 5 boys, 3 girls. You would think the greatest athletes were the boys. My sister Sheila, who is here today, her and our neighborhood friend were the 2 females who would beat up on the boys in basketball and would brag about it all the time. So I pretty much where my athleticism came from. First from her, as far as basketball goes. And then from there, she played volleyball. I did volleyball. From there, she did track. I did track. So it's pretty much whatever she did, I think I followed in her footsteps. To my coaches, Coach Bean, Coach John Bean, who's here, from Cullen Middle School. Well, at the time, it was Cullen Junior High. I'm gonna go off beat with this one. Coach Bean, I'm grown now to say this. Yeah, we love basketball, but we love coming to the gym to look at some Coach Bean, y'all. 1979, 1980, he had that afro. It wasn't big shorts, it was the shorts. We would love to come to practice. We love, Coach Bean would have us warm up. We would have to run around the court. We would intentionally run slow so he could run by us. Coach, you remember the center, Stephanie? Oh, yeah. And Coach Bean had a favorite toy. It was a wood paddle. You do know this day and age that wooden paddle would get you put in jail. To the late Coach Maurice McGowan, who I called my dad. I'm really going to miss him. I'm going to miss during the football seasons at Butler Stadium. After the games, he would call me. Now, he's the only person. Hello, Donna Roper. Yes, Coach. You got a margarita waiting for me? Yeah, come on. To y'all, thank you for pushing me beyond my limits, for calling out my excuses, demanding more, and never letting me settle. You helped shape not just my game, but my character. To my teammates, none of this would have happened without you. Every win, every loss, every battle, we went through it together. Greatness doesn't happen alone. It takes a village. I've been blessed with the best. I want to thank my girl Phyllis, who's here today. She grew up in Milwaukee. Bless her heart. To the fans, your energy, your passion, your belief. It kept me going on the hardest days. Thank you for riding with me. You packed the arenas, you screamed your hearts out, and you reminded me every night who I was playing for. You kept the fire burning. And to the young kids who are here today, know this. Talent might get you seen, but this gets you remembered. Stay in the gym, stay hungry, let your work talk louder than your words.
All right.
Thank you to the committee, to everyone who believed in me, and to the game of basketball itself for the journey, the memories, and this incredible honor. I'll carry it with pride and never take it for granted. Thank you.
Before you go, is John your brother? John? No? Okay. I gotta ask you before you go. Did you ever put 15 on him or block his shot?
He wasn't a basketball player,
I know.
so we never played against each other.
Really? Never even...
Sheila, did you ever play this gentleman? He was scared of me.
He was scared of you guys. Okay, I got you.
All the guys were scared of the females.
I believe it. I believe it. Congratulations. Hey guys, real quickly, I know you guys need this great show. I'm going to ask the family of the Roper, Donna Roper, please stand up. Very quickly. Entire family. Give a round of applause, folks. Stand down in track and field, setting city records in the 100-yard dash, the 4x100 relay. Here are all city honors in football, basketball, and track. At Jack Yates Senior High School, continue to excel, earning all district basketball honors from from 72 to 74. In 1974, earned All-City, All-Greater Houston, and All-American honors. That same year, led the district NHISD in scoring. On the track, he was the 100-yard dash champion at multiple prestigious meets, including the Houston, Texas Southern, Madison, and Pasadena relays, and anchored the 4x100 relay team to a bronze medal at the UIL state meet. If you hadn't done all this stuff, I wouldn't still be reading. So give me a minute. He went on to play college basketball at Tyler Junior College, where he was an all-conference selection, two-time team captain, continued his success at, Prairie View A&M University, earning all-conference honors in the SWAC and serving as team captain from 1977 to 79. He is with us now, the legend, George Walker Sr.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here, and I just want to thank the people that helped make this possible for me today. First, I want to thank Mr. Andre Walker and the committee members, and Mr. Walker, this was a brilliant idea. Yeah, we can. I want to thank each committee member for helping me to get here. Now, here are some of the names of the supporters, the people that supported me from start to finish. Mr. Fritz Greer, Mr. Otis Adams, Mr. Curtis Pittman, Johnny B. Felton, Timothy Moore, Tommy Malone, Edward Doc Evans and the Evans family, Floyd Wagstaff, Elwood Plummer, all of my teammates, all of my coaches, all of my students, my classmates, would you please stand?
There we go.
All of y'all played a role, an important role in my life. My mentors were Rome Nixon, Eddie Hughes, and Jimmy Blacklock.
Yeah.
I also want to thank Houston Chronicle high school sports writer, Mr. Bill McMurray. And last but not least, Mr. Ralph Cooper. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Negro League baseball player, educator, trailblazing coach whose legacy spans both athletic and academic fields. He was born in 1911. Patterson showcases athletic talents in the Negro Leagues, playing for teams such as the Philadelphia Stars before serving in the U.S. military during World War II. After his honorable discharge in 1945, Patterson returned to Yates High School, where he had a lasting impact as a teacher and coach. That marked the beginning, I heard it, of a long and influential career in education athletics. In 1946, he resumed his professional baseball career with the Newark Eagles, continuing to contribute to the rich history of the Negro Leagues. His leadership, dedication, and youth development eventually earned him an historic honor. In 1982, he became the first black coach inducted into the Texas High School Coaches Association Hall of Honor. That is amazing. His life reflects a deep commitment to excellent service and mentorship, both on the field and in the classroom, and we still hear people talk about Pat Patterson. Here to receive his honor, I believe, Reverend Donald Dixon.
Let me say good evening to everybody. Y'all ain't gonna speak back to me? Well, speak back to me. Oh, I was thinking I was in church. We are grateful to be here at this celebration. Bubba Teague and I have the same sentiments about our high school football coach, Coach Patterson. And as it has been cited, Coach Andrew Pat Patterson was a tremendous athlete. He coached during the segregated time. That was before integration, as George and those fellas, they know. but he was the chief of coaches in the state of Texas. Not only because of the fact that he played in the Negro baseball league, but because of the fact that he was a tremendous athlete. We're standing here where we're standing because of the relationship that we had with Coach Andrew Pat Patterson. The strange thing about Coach Patterson, he didn't go to Rawlings or any of those sports stores to buy equipment. All of the equipment that he used in practice sessions, he made them himself. He was just that kind of person. And I have Mr. Tigner here because the first high school football game I played in at 5'6", 125 pounds, Mr. Tigner was a middle linebacker on that team. We called him Bubba Tig. And Coach Patterson sent me in the game against Booker T. Washington. And when I came in the game, he told me to go and find Tigner, and Tigner would tell me where to play. I was 5'6" and I weighed 125, but where else I was going to play? Bubba Tig told me, say, just get way back there, and I ain't going to let nobody get to you. And that was the first high school game that I played in. But I'm thankful to Coach Patterson, and I'm thankful to Bubba Tig because of this. I hold the oldest record in high school football today, and I'm 85 years old, but I established that record when I was 17. I ran 105 yards for a touchdown on a kickoff return, and it hadn't been done since. And it's all because not so much my speed and my agility, but Coach Patterson was just that kind of coach. He knew how to coach, and he knew the defensive and offensive schemes of what football was all about, even in those days. And so as I look out among you who are in this room today, I want you to know that he was the first black coach to become a part of the Houston Independent School District Athletic Department. You ought to give him a hand for that. The first black, and the only reason that he was able to handle that assignment was because his ability to know athletics. And many of the coordinators and the directors at that particular time took note of the knowledge, the athletic and administrative knowledge that Coach Patterson had. And many of them did what they did during that time because of the knowledge, the athletic knowledge of Coach Andrew Pat Patterson. A wonderful man, a formidable man, a man that didn't play. He was all about the relationship that he had with his players. And we're here today as former coaches and former administrators and all of that. I didn't tell you, but I became, because of Coach Patterson, I became the director of Barnett Stadium during my last 12 years in the school district. I was the director of Barnett Stadium only because Coach Patterson recommended that. So, Bubba, so let's give Bubba Tig a big hand.
I go before Pastor Dixon. and he kind of stole my show. But first of all, let me say this. Coach Patterson is the GOAT of coaching. He is the GOAT. And when you rewrite it, make sure you mention that he is the GOAT of coaching. Please write that. Coach Patterson, he was my father. Out of the community homes, we didn't have a father, most of us. So when we got to Yates, he just took us. And he loved us. He was a team player. You had to earn your way on that Yates team, and you had to be a winner. He gave everybody a chance. And all this, for you not to make the team, you quit yourself. And the first thing he asked you, are you really going some of this? So we had to walk from Elder Street, which was Massacration Park at that time. That's where we had to practice with our equipment on. Rain, snow, we made it. You missed practice, and you had to be accountable for that. He believed in being a winner. And one hell of a baseball player. He taught us how to play baseball, and he would demonstrate what he wanted to be done. We had a pitcher by the name of John Ritter. In high school, he threw 100 miles an hour. He would brag and walk around there, and coach would striking out. Coach said, "Get that back." He hit that ball, passed on the other side of Dowling Street. If you know anything about the Massacration Park. On his right-hand side, and he got on his left-hand side and hit the ball over another past Dowling Street. So he was a demonstrator, and that's the way he wanted. Football was the same way. If he would tackle some of us, he would. And we have had some great with both parents, Smitty back there. All of us, we loved Coach Patterson, and we would do anything. And I'm gonna cut it off right here. Coach Patterson's philosophy was, if you played football or baseball, you didn't have no girlfriend during that season. So he was one hell of a man, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You have a good day.
I want to say this before we leave. There's one thing that Coach Patterson would not tolerate, and that was bad conduct. He said you may not be able to read the best, you may not be able to write the best, but I guarantee you, if you want to play on this team, you will learn how to act. And that's some of the stuff that's missing today. Some athletes and some kids, they are able to perform, but they don't know how to act. And that's the problem that we have today. But we thank God for the ability of being a part of Jack Yates athletic department at Jack Yates High School. And those of you who were also Jack Yates athletes and a part of the school, we are blessed for what we have experienced through Coach Andrew Van Tassel. Thank you so very much.